very careful. Be very careful when you're working with sharp blades. I'm wearing my leather gloves, but they've gone missing. Here you can see that beautiful shape to the French blade, which was hidden by the handle. But this deep part here is typical of French blades. I need to shape the end of this blade a bit better than this because it has no point on it at all. Again, be very careful, you're working on a sharp edge. Use the widest file you've got and just be careful. You wouldn't be able to cut this blade with a hacksaw, but if you've got a good file, you can file it. We're getting a good tip on there now. That's good. I'll have to grind this later, but we can get a good start on it, putting an edge on it with a file. Again, very careful, you're cutting down towards the edge. Okay, that's already sharp. We need the handle a little bit longer. So we're going to mark it down here. Just take a look at that. That's about where it was. Let's chamfer these edges off a bit. The reason I do this is because if you've got a sharp edge on a piece of wood or a bit of dowel and you bump it, it's pretty easy to split it, knock a piece off it. I don't want to do that, so I do the same when I'm making tomahawk handles. If I'm going to be banging them on the stump to get the head on, I like to just chamfer them a bit so that it's hitting more in the centre. It's not hitting that edge. Okay. Certain amount of guesswork going on here. I think I've got a reasonably good eye. If you don't have a good eye for this sort of thing, then make some measurements. I want to draw a line through here because I'm going to have to cut this to let the blade in, the tang in. That looks good. If you don't cut it centre, you can probably still change it later on. One side's bigger than the other, but you may have to chamfer it down on one side. Okay, I want to change the shape of this handle a little bit before I go cutting it.